Sanctum of Oracles.
Hi everyone, welcome to Sanctum of Oracles. So we have two important astrological events coming up on 2nd and 3rd of March, which is on 2nd we have an important transit of Venus getting exalted in the sign of Pisces, and secondly on 3rd of March we have an important lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo. So today through this reading we are going to check how is this energy going to affect each of the 12 zodiacs. We're going to check through our tarot and our Lenormand. So let's see what comes up, and let's start our reading with a general collective message to see what is the general message that the angels wants to guide us today. Okay, so we got our 3 cards of recovery, success, and no need to worry. So for some people, this period is going to be a lot of healing time. A lot of people are going to recover from past negative experiences, past negative thoughts and all is going to get into positive for a lot of people. This is time for general recovery, time for self-healing and self-growth. Second, we got success. This is going to time for a lot of people to have success in their manifestation, what they're wanting for a very long period of time. At the same point of time, any small things or any big things that they're yearning for or working hard for is going to have success during this time after this two event happens. And the last thing is no need to worry. Of course, because of this lunar eclipse, there is going to be a lot of lack of understanding. At the same point of time, there is going to be lack of decision making, a lot of wordiness, a lot of indecisiveness, and a lot of mental chaos. But the cards do tell us that no need to worry, everything is going to be good if you really try to focus on yourself and try to recover from the situation or recover from the past things. If that is done, then this period is going to be successful in a positive way for a lot of people. Okay? So that goes our general message. Now we are going to check through tarot what are the energies of the zodiac. We can check through your sun sign, moon sign, and the rising sign, but most of the energies or most of the accurate reading is going to come from your moon sign. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So let's see what is this lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo and our Venus transit in the sign of Pisces is going to bring for us or for the particular zodiacs. We're going to start our reading with Aries, and they're going to progress towards Pisces. We're going to check through tarot, we are going to check through Grand Lenormand, and we're going to check through the Petit Lenormand as well. We're going to pull 12 cards for each of the zodiacs. Let's see what it comes up. So for the sign of Aries, we have our Queen of Wands. For Taurus, we have the Moon. For Gemini, we have the Princess of Discs. For Cancer, we have the Three of Discs. For Leo, we have the Three of Swords. For Virgo, we have the Fool. For Libras, we have the Two of Swords. For Scorpio, we have the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Discs. For the Sagittarius, we got the Eight of Wands, sorry. For the Capricorn, we have the Seven of Swords. For Aquarius, we have the Prince of Discs. And for Pisces, we have the Prince of Wands. We're going to pull one card from the center for the general energy. Let's shuffle our Grand Lenormand in order to check what this transit of Venus in the sign of Pisces is going to bring for us, and also this lunar eclipse. Okay, for Aries, we have the Eight of Hearts. For Taurus, we have the Jack of Hearts. For Gemini, we have the Five of Diamonds. For Cancer, we have the Six of Clubs. For Leo, we have the 10 of Diamonds. For Virgo, we have the King of Spades. For Libras, we have got the Six of Spades. For Scorpio, we have the Seven of Diamonds. For Sagittarius, we have the Ten of Clubs. For Capricorn, we have the King of Clubs. For Aquarius, we have the Three of Clubs. And for Pisces, we have the Three of Hearts. Let's put a random card. Okay, 2 cards. Let's take the bottom card. Now from Petit Geo, we're going to pull 2 cards to get a general energy of this lunar eclipse and our Venus transit in Pisces. What will be the general energy during this period? Okay, so that all the cards. So we're going to start a reading with Aries and then we're going to progress till the Pisces. You can check with your moon sign, sun sign and rising sign. The timestamps are going to be in the comment section and the extended reading are going to be in the description below. So let's start with our reading with Aries. Okay, so starting our reading with Aries. So Aries, you have got the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Hearts. Now it represents that you're going to be distancing from someone in order to follow your desires. It could be emotional distancing, it could be a physical distancing as well. But you need to be confident and ambitious as much as possible. If that is done, then this period is going to be very much beneficial for you, because if you distance from someone, whatever your goal is, what you are trying to achieve is going to be achieved very much faster. So during this time, emotional distancing from someone or a physical distancing from someone is seen. But if that is done with ambition and passionately, if you are focused on your goal, then that goal is going to be received. Next, for Taurus, we got the Moon and the Jack of Hearts. Now this period is going to be very much confusing for a lot of Taurus people. They are going to be experiencing emotional setbacks, at the same point of time confusion and mental trauma. But during this time, you're going to get help from someone who is sort of like older than you, and through the help of that person, you're going to be getting out of the situation. But financial blessing is seen during this period of time, and from this video is posted 3 days from now is going to be an important event for you. Okay, so from 3 days from this video is posted, the 3 days is going to be important. Anything that is happening during this time is going to having very good luck. So whatever happens, you need to focus on, you need to decide, you need to just get out from this confusion stage, focus on things that you're doing one thing at a time, and if that is done, then this period is going to be very much positive for you. Third, we got Gemini, which is the Princess of Discs and the 5 of Diamonds. You're getting careless for a mistake that you have done, and at the same point of time, you're not focusing on your mistakes that much. A mistake that was done in the past is now taking very much carelessly. You're taking things very much carelessly. You're not focusing on a lot of things, especially your finances. Unnecessary expenses are seen in the cards. If that is happening, you need to process that thing and to make things very much just note it down, make timetable. If that is done, then this period is going to be positive. But the Princess of this does represent that a stable money is going to be coming up for you. Financial way, this is going to be good until and unless that expenses and the unnecessary expenses is getting looked upon. Okay? If hard work and courage is been shown during this period of time, good things are going to be happening. From today, from the day this video is going to be posted, the 8 days are going to be very much important for you. Okay? The fourth zodiac, which is Cancer, we get the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Clubs. So this shows that you're going to be facing injustice in work. At the same point of time, you're going to get some office politics and some problem regarding money. Money are going to be stuck for a lot of people. Anything that has been coming up for in your way is going to get stuck. Emotional loneliness is being seen on the cards during this period of time. You're going to be having some sort of problem regarding emotions, and you're going to be feeling lonely. Okay? But during this time, it's very much crucial for you to not get involved in any sort of conflicts or any sort of drama, especially for people working in office or having any office environment. For Cancerians, this period is going to be a little bit hectic. For Leo, we get the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Diamonds. So this card combination tells me that you're going to be facing some issues regarding communication. Some sort of words are going to be shared, which is going to be very much hurtful to you. And relationship-wise, this period is not going to be very much good. In general, this period, whatever advice you get, you need to check it back. Your intuition is going to be very much heightened during this point of time, but wrong advice is going to be shared to you. So make sure whatever advice you get, you need to check that. Okay, don't do that straight away. Take time, do check that advice whatever you're getting. If that is done, then this period is going to be a little bit good. But travel is seen in the cards. There is going to be travel or some sort of change that is coming up for you. For Virgo, we got the King of Spades and the Fool. So new beginnings are going to be coming up for you, Virgo. But at the same point of time, I also see financial problems because of risks that has been taken because of financial gains. So financial risks are being seen. There's going to be sort of money problem, but at the same point of time, I also see there is going to be some sort of government or legal issues. So if any documentation process is coming up for you, just be a little bit cautious about whatever is going on. Okay? The documents and the government related works are going to be facing some problem, but in general, a very good time for you to start something new, which you are trying to do for a very long period of time. For Libras, we get the 2 of Swords, your card, the Moon Libra, and we got the 6 of Spades. Now, these 2 card combination does warns of deception. So be a little bit sure about whom you're trusting, who are around you. A lot of things that are going to be shared are going to be a lot of lies and rumors. You're going to get surrounded by rumors, but you need to be making as much as clear as possible. You need to get yourself clear. Don't get into a lot of arguments, because that is seen in the cards. Health issues might come up for some of the people, so health needs to be checked, and don't trust on people during this time. You're going to get a lot of lies and possibly deception as well. Keep yourself protected during this time, but an important decision need to be made after this transit happens. So an important decision is coming up for you. It could be in your career, it could be in your relationship as well. For Scorpio, we got the 7 of Diamonds and we got the 10 of Discs. Now this represents material issue, okay, initially. So after this transit happened, you might be facing some sort of material issue, but later on, you're going to be having some sort of help from someone, or could be a family member who are going to help you financially. Don't take any hasty decision during this time. If hasty decision is taken, then financial risk or financial loss has been seen in the cards. You need to be as much as careful as possible. Keep things very much slow. Take decisions very much patiently. If that is done, then this period is going to be very good, especially financial blessings are seen. Keep things secret during this time, Scorpio. If you have any goals that you want to pursue during this time, keep everything secret. Don't share it to a lot of people. Okay, if that is done, then this period is going to be very good for you, especially financially. Sagittarius, we got the 8 of Wands and we got the 10 of Clubs. Now this period is going to be very much lucky for you if right decision is made at the right period of time. A lot of things are going to be happening very fast for you. A lot of incoming messages. I do see in the cards that a lot of important messages are going to get shared for anyone who is searching for job or is looking for some sort of email related things. Then that is going to get fulfilled very soon. A lot of works are going to get paced up very fast, but during this time you are told to take some risks. If risks are made, if risks are taken, then a lot of financial abundance are seen in the cards. But this card has a warning of negative Mars, which does represents conflict and over anger. So you need to get those things checked. If those things are checked during this time, you can expect some sort of abundance coming up your way if right decisions are made at the right time. For Capricorn, we have the 7 of Swords and the King of Clubs. Now this does represent that you're going to be running off from your responsibilities. You're going to be having a lot of lies around you. Okay? But the King of Clubs does represent that you're going to be backed up by someone who has been helping you from the past. That person is going to be very much helpful to you as well during the current time. Now the Seven of Swords is about Moon in Aquarius, so which does represent that you can set up goals for the future during this time. Stay a little bit introvert during this time. If that is done, then this period is going to be very much positive. Social life might get a little bit disturbed for you during this month. For Aquarius, we get the Prince of Discs and the Three of Clubs. Now it represents that your patience is going to get rewarded after this transit happens, and after that, after the lunar eclipse happens. Though you have a lot of planets in your chart currently, you have 4 planets in your chart. Venus is going to get the transit on 2nd, but this represents that as much as patience that you can keep, currently things are going very off for you as per your astrological chart. But if you keep the patience, then that patience is going to get rewarded soon. For some of the people, this might represent there is going to be some sort of job change, or some sort of change in profession, or some sort of change in career way. But the Prince of Discs does represent that a slow growth of money is going to be seen after this transit and after this the lunar eclipse happens. So yeah, you need to just keep patience, Aquarius. If that is done, then this period might be rewarding very good financially. Last, the Pisces, we have the Three of Hearts and we got the Prince of Wands. This is the most positive card in the whole deck. So this represents that during this time, whatever happens is going to be in a positive way. You're going to be experiencing very good in career prospects. I do see that there is going to be celebration of some sort. But at the same point of time, the Prince of Wands does represent that you need to be as much as independent and as much as controlling as possible. You need to be very sharp. You need to be very focused in your goal. You need to be very much knowing about where you are going. If that is done, then this period is going to be very positive for you. We have the geometric symbol of Fortuna Major, which does represent that a major fortune is going to get received if you keep your eyes open, if you keep track of your surroundings and your goal. If that is done, Pisces, then this period is going to be very positive for you. A very good celebration is coming up in your way. So that is the 12 zodiac energy for this upcoming time after this transit happens. You can check it through your zodiac from the timestamps that is mentioned below, and for the extended reading you can surely check the description. Now we're going to check the general energy. So for the collective energy or the general energy and the remedy for this transit, the first card that we get from the Grand Lenormand is the King of Diamonds. From the tarot we get the Adjustment or Justice, and in the Petit Dieu we get the Tower and Mountain. So this represents that during this time you're going to be feeling isolated. A lot of official works is going to get stuck, and at the same point of time you might feel a little bit of emotional sadness because of this isolation. So isolated time and some official work getting stuck. In the tarot we have the Adjustment or Justice, which means that you need to be as much as transparent and truthful as possible. At the same point of time, you need to find balance in you and in your surroundings as well. A lot of things are going to get imbalanced, specifically in the mental realm, but in general as well. You need to keep as much as balance, and as per the situation you need to adjust yourself. A little bit flexibility is required during this time. And in the Grand Lenormand, it represents that you're going to get help from someone during any problem, but you need to as well ask. Whatever problem you're going to face, if you have anyone that can help you during this situation, you need to ask that. It also represents that official works are going to get a little bit of delayed or a little bit of stuck. Especially for Cancer, you're going to face some sort of loneliness and isolation. A lot of government works are going to get stuck. At the same point of time, you need to keep yourself truthful and as much as balanced as possible. And if that is done, then required help is going to get received during the period. For this period of time, the best situation or the best remedy for you is to donate in temples as much as you can. And the second remedy for this period is going to be feeding in any old age home or to any old people. Okay, these two are going to be the remedy for during this time. Okay, so that was the reading for the 12 zodiacs and the collective reading. I will be back in another video when another transit happens. Till then, Jama Adheno.